Today on Cryptic Mass Guitar, we unbox my Gibson 1968 Les Paul Custom reissue. This is a Murphy Lab Ultra Light, and then after I do that, I'll probably do a quick demo. Today is May 24th, 2025. This came in yesterday, May 23rd, 2025. I got it at Stan Guitars. They had asked to, take a, check over, make sure everything's all right. So they opened the box and everything and checked things out. And I believe they said they wanted to put something on their Instagram with it, which would be cool because they have really cool pictures and stuff like that. I've used Stan Guitars for quite a long time. It's very ultra rare that I don't buy a guitar that's not from Stan Guitars, and if I do, it's from Long and McQuaid, Edmonton, Mayfield, because oddly enough, one of the guys that I always used to pick my guitars up that I would order through Stan Guitars, he now works there. So yeah, check them out. They're really cool. And they have a ton of just randomly awesome guitars there. Anyway, this came in May 23rd. I actually ordered this, I think it was March 28th. It was either the 26th or the 28th. This was an in-stock guitar through Gibson, and they took their sweet time actually getting this to me. I don't care about waiting on guitars, but with the whole tariff situation going on, I was worried that they would, Canada's end would be, douche canoe-y and decide to go, hey, we're just going to tariff only guitars, and then I would have to, come up with another $2,200 for this. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now here. We do have the box. It's all good. You can see out of focus and everything. 1968. It's do not ship flat. So we'll go ahead and open the box. This has been opened. I've seen it in the store. But still, we put it back in the box and everything because I had to go pick up some Italian sausage with my wife. That sounds wrong. Alright, so for those of you who have seen my the unboxing for my 1957 Les Paul Custom Ultra Light Murphy Lab, there's a little bit of curiosity as to why that one did not come with the black case and it came with the brown pinkish one. The specs for the Murphy Lab of the 1957 actually show that it does not come with a black and gold case. It comes with the brown pink lift-in case. Whereas 1968 and my 1963 Les Paul Custom Murphy Lab, black and gold. So if you're a little kind of curious as to why that was the case, that was the case. That's what the specs say for Gibson. So here we go. Here's the case. I have seen it, but I'll still open it and look at it. I mean, this, honestly, in terms of looks for Murphy Lab, in comparison to the 57, my 63, my 1960 Les Paul Standard, and then this one, I think this one here is the most, we'll call it tasteful Murphy Lab. You can really feel it, but it doesn't have. It's not too much. It's really nicely done. So. And the only thing I didn't check before getting it out of the store was serial number wise. We're good. Okay, so here we go. That's what it looks like inside the case. So black and gold, yeah. We're all happy. So here is the guitar itself, which is just fantastic. And the thing that I've always liked about the 68s, well, there's three things that I've always liked about the 68s. First and foremost, the witch hat knobs. These, they're just so classic looking, and it really shows the time period of it. because Witch Hat knobs from 68 and on, I think it actually was 66, Someone will correct me. But around that time, they started switching to the witch hat knobs, and they look really cool. And also with the Kluson waffle backs, with the gold, like the metal buttons, rather than the others. And the neck. This has that 59 neck. I need to grab a pick. So it has that medium C 59 neck. It's in tune, but it's not. Anyway, yeah, the 59 neck is just so comfortable. And it's nice having the 57 Les Paul Custom and a 59 and this. And my 64 SG Maestro has the same neck on it as well. So this is what I'm talking about here, the 59. That neck, just where it slims out on the sides and it's got that beef right in the middle. It feels super, super comfortable. I still love the chunky C over a medium C neck. However, medium C over slim taper blade profile for me. But I love them all. But yeah, it's just... 59 neck is just... You feel it and you smile a little bit. And as far as the medium C's on the custom shops versus what we all think is medium C on like the USAs when they have those, or the Epiphones when they say they have medium C, no. Not even close. Those ones are just an in-between of the rounded profile and the slim taper. So yeah, this medium C just feels great. And the Murphy Lab, that checking on the back of a neck, I always thought Murphy Lab, oh, why would you do that to a guitar? And I can completely understand if you have that feeling, but the moment that you start playing them, and to me, I tried an ultra heavy 57 gold top, and I was just like, what is this? And it was not for me, but the ultralight stuff just feels so comfortable. And it's one of those things where the neck is nice, the neck is great, the neck is fantastic, and you start to feel like you feel a little bit of the checking. It's just something that, I don't know, it just peaks in my mind when I'm playing it. It's nice to feel. Yeah. Just very, very, very happy. And it's this one has a dent on the back. Weird. But I mean, that is like, you would get that in the Murphy Lab treatment. Not all over the place. That would be annoying. Which is what I'm checking now. But it's really picking up that gold from the case. Cool. Okay, so don't worry, I will play it. But what I want to do now is actually show you everything that comes with it. As you see the top of my head, I guess. And I would also like to apologize for the shirt because you probably see my nipples in it. So sorry for nipples. I can apologize for nipples all day. My nipples you want to see. So, in the case, we have the alternate rear toggle switch cover, which this one here says Gibson Custom. I have 3 that are the 22, or the 22, the 70th anniversary, so the 2022s. So then we get the hang tag that actually shows what actually comes with it. So we've got the Lux handmade paper Noah capacitors, which is fantastic. You can actually buy all this stuff on the Gibson website now. The CTS vintage taper audio potentiometers, the Switchcraft selector switch and output jack, and the 59 replica unpotted custom buckers, which makes no sense because those are not on this guitar. This guitar comes with the 68 custom buckers, which are, I believe, it's hard to narrow it down, but I believe they're modeled after T-tops. The Gibson custom hang tag, the Gibson vintage reissue strings, thing saying unlock the Gibson experience. There's lessons and stuff like that. Little thing here with the keys to the case. Little pamphlet here for the warranty guarantee information, and it shows that it's for the 68 Les Paul Custom. And we've got the little packing thingy. So this is like vintage reissue, just like the other stuff. So it means that all of these little things here that are printed out and whatever, the cardstock, I'm paying for it. So the Les Paul model, little leaflet hang tag thingy. The thing basically saying, hey, don't put these in the store window if there's a lot of sunlight because it'll fade the finish. A little bit about Murphy Lab, which comes in the VOS stuff as well. Oh, sorry, this is the one that says, hey, don't put it in the... Hey, Mr. Dealer, don't put it in the window. Instructions on the humbucking pickups and the adjustments for them. And it's another... This is saying, hey, this is awesome. I don't know. Oh, yeah, to tell you, hey, you can raise your bridge if you want to change the action. And then we have what is in the Gibson USA's is considered the certificate of authenticity. So we have showing here, this is a different guy inspecting it. What happened to that Tyler guy? Does it not work at the Gibson Custom anymore? Like most of my guitars were inspected by him. So this is actually showing that this guitar was made in 2024, July 2024. So it's not like we were waiting on them to ship a newly made guitar out. This was an in-stock guitar that for some reason took 2 months. Yeah, so this actually shows you, you know, like the serial number and the date of manufacturing and everything. But when it comes to Gibson Customs, you actually get a certificate of authenticity. And when it comes to the Murphy Labs, this is the Murphy Lab ones look like. It's simulated checking. And then we have the one that shows that it's Murphy Lab Ultra Light Aging, and we have the serial number in there. So as far as the case and the stuff inside the case, I will never see it again. No, I have a room for my cases that eventually is just going to become a bathroom in my basement studio here, and I'll move my cases to a different room. Yeah, so this is actually, I'll end the video on, sorry, I keep looking at my new guitar. I'll end the video with a demo, but very quickly I want to kind of give you a little bit of information on what's coming up before I play. And also state, like, I have not recorded in, like, basically since I've ordered this. Like, a week after I ordered this guitar here, that's when I got my 1963. This I actually ordered the same day that I got my 1957. But I haven't really, like, I've come down to noodle, but because of my, like, the health issues that I've been having, which I'm basically almost out of the woods on, like, I haven't shot a video since. Like, with the whole thing is you can schedule videos and stuff like that. You've seen videos lately from me, but yeah, so I just want to say, like, I don't know, be kind on whatever I'm going to play, because I've just been noodling, but, like, it just takes everything out of me when I play guitar lately. But just so we're aware here, we will be doing this video here as a comparison and what people have asked me to do, desperately so for some reason, to do a what's the difference video between these guitars here. So this is the 1968 with the witch hat knobs and the maple top. And this is the 1957 with the just completely mahogany body, one-piece mahogany body. And the black top hat knobs. So I'll do 2 videos comparing both of these. Now that I have this, I can actually do review videos on this, MI63 and this, so that'll be coming up as well. And I'm also going to be doing this video here, so the 1963 Les Paul Custom Ultralight Murphy Lab and the 1968 Les Paul Custom. For some reason, people have also asked me to do a what's the difference between both of these guitars. I might do it, but it seems stupid to me. Because, like, what's the difference between both of these guitars that look completely different? But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. People have asked me to do it, and they're kind of curious on it. So I don't know with the lighting, if there's too much lighting, if you can actually see some of the differences as I look at the screen here. So if you can see some of the checking here, because it doesn't really show up on white and black as well in cameras. So when it comes to the ultra light Murphy Lab treatment, the 57 was a 2022. They started to go a little heavier in recent years, is what they told me at the store, or what they've been telling me at the store. So it is a lot more apparent here on the 1963 that there's like a ton of checking on the back of the neck, whereas this one here, like I said, it's tastefully done. You definitely can tell that it's there, but it's not as, like, this one here could be considered distracting to some. It makes me smile. But this is a little more tastefully done, where it's not going to be one of those things where you're always thinking of how much checking is on the back of it. Whereas this one, I would say, like, when I'm playing it, I'm like, wow, I like the checking on this, but there's a lot. Yeah, so comparison video between both of these definitely coming up. I'm not sure on what's the difference. I don't think there's not a lot of interest on my end to make that video, but I know a lot of people have asked me to do it, so we'll see. And finally, the last thing I'll talk about here on what's going to be coming up. A lot of you have asked me to do more like story type videos, which, like, I hate listening to me talk. And I hate talking into the camera. So, like, this video here, I have to edit it, and I have to go like, why'd you say that? Why'd you talk so much? Kind of a deal. But this one here, I can give you the story of how I learned about it. The 1968, like, I saw it online, basically. And I was like, what's up with the knobs? That's kind of weird. And then, you know, like, I started to learn about the witch hat knobs, which is sort of funny because when I picked this up, the owner of Stang Guitar, Tyler Stang, they had to call him down when I got the guitar, instead of just saying, like, it came in, here it is, kind of a deal, and like, do you want the box? But they specifically opened it and made sure that I looked at it first, which is nice, it's smart to do, just in case, I'm noticing some issues. But, like, I didn't figure out the reason as to why until I was in the car with my wife, and I said, that was kind of weird. They called him down for, it did seem like no reason. But when he came down, he did say, like, I had to do some research on this guitar because it has the witch hat knobs. The witch hat knobs, when you look at a lot, like, if you Google Gibson custom reissue 1968, and you see some of the stuff that comes up, you'll see this guitar, you'll see a whole bunch of different ones. And they don't have these knobs on them. They just have, like, top hat knobs, usually with silver inserts or gold inserts. And it'll have Grovers on it, which is not really period correct for this. And, like, they'll have, like, the classic 57 pickups in it rather than the 68 custom buckers. So he was telling me that he had to research it to make sure. So my thought and my belief and my wife's belief, she actually said, this is probably why, dummy. But when he came down, he made sure to note about the witch hat knobs. And I think it was just because he wanted to make sure that I was like, that's the guitar that I ordered, rather than like, whoa, this looks different than like the prior to 2018 models, you know what I mean? And go like, whoa, that's not the guitar that I ordered, but this is why I ordered this one, because I've always loved the witch hat knobs, and I'm a huge sucker for waffle packs. So, okay, that's enough. Here is me playing this guitar, and basically that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day.